Hello everyone, welcome to the channel once again. It's been a while I gave you guys some videos, so today I want us to analyze one of my favorite pair, EURUSD, so that we can learn something. You see how we analyze the charts, and I do hope that you will learn something from this video. Okay, so key things that you will be learning after taking you through, you will learn how to identify the trend, how to read market structure, how to identify when there is a shift in structure, how to identify your supply and demand zones. Okay, so this is not a chart that has already played. This is an analysis that we want to do together, and we all monitor it to see how it plays. Okay, so Euro USD, this is what I do. So on Euro USD, okay, so let me choose different broker. Okay, so this is Euro USD is a clear chart. So on this chart now, remember we want to trade with a trend. Okay. Now this chart now, what can you see? Will you say that the market is bearish or bullish? So one key thing that I do to identify the trend is I always switch the chart to what the line chart. Okay, so that I can see where price is going. Okay, so if I happen to see something like this, okay, I know that I'm bullish. And if I happen to see something like this, okay, I know that market is what? Market is bearish. Okay, now since the line chart will not give you the candle wicks, because the wicks are also very, very important. I always say that candle wicks are um full-bodied candles on other time frames or lower time frames. Okay, so clearly, once I see this, if I'm able to see something that is very clear, I just maintain it. But if I didn't see anything clear, or even if I see it clear, I still have to switch to the candlesticks so that I will know where to identify my break of structure. Okay, so uh switching to the candlestick, this is what I'm seeing. Now I can see that price initially we had a price falling, okay, consistently giving us the lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so they got to this point and we started seeing market what breaking structure to the upside. Okay, so we can say that market has broken structure over here. Okay, so once we see break of structure to the upside, clearly market is trying to tell us that it is what bullish at that particular moment. Okay, so we see price, okay, break another structure here. Okay, price pulls back, went up to break another structure here. Okay, so once we have this high, okay, once we have this high, this is its low. This is the low that has formed this high. Okay, we have price pulling back to this low. Okay, so this is our low. Okay, that has also created this new high. So provisionally, we can say we are bullish because we have price breaking the highs at the top. Okay, it's forming stronger lows and weaker highs. Are you getting? Because the highs have been broken, okay, and it's maintaining the lows. Okay, so this is the low. This is our range. Okay, this is the low and this is our high. So we have our low here. So we have this low broken. So there is a break of structure here. So if we have a break of structure here, this is going to be our new low. Okay, and this is going to be our new what? Our new high. Okay, now we have markets pulling up, okay, to this region and reversing. So we're having our what? New high. Okay, remember it's not able to break this previous high. So we cannot say that we are what? We are still bullish because we have what? A break of structure to the downside, confirming that price is bearish. Okay, now we have what? We have this new high here. we have this new high here. It's this one, because we have price pulling up, coming to form another what? Another low here. Okay, so let me zoom so that you can see it's clearer. Okay, so this is our range, this high, okay, and then this low. So we have this low forming a new high, okay, forming this new high. All right, now this high, okay, came down to form this new low. So this is how you identify break of structure, and then you know the range in which you are trading. So we have this high, okay, that formed here, coming down to break this low. It is a candle wick anyway, okay, but as I said earlier, candle wick, okay, it's also a candle, a full body candle on a lower time frame. Okay, so if we have this high and we have this low that is broken, we have a break of structure here, then our range is, this is our range, this is the high, and then this is the low. Okay, so we have price pulling up, okay, to this high, okay, then falling to this low, falling to this low. So now this is our range. Okay, this is our range. Where do we have the last break of structure? It is to the downside. The last break of structure is to the downside. So whatever that we'll be looking for is what? It's a sell. Okay, and if it is a sell, we are acting between what? These two ranges, this high and this low. Okay, if we were to break at the top, were to break this high at the top, then everything that we'll be doing should be what? Should be looking for a buy, because market is what? Breaking structures to the upside. So now that we have confirmed this on the weekly time frame, we can go to a lower time frame to see it clearer. So I am switching to my daily time frame. Okay, all that we did, okay, you can see them here. You can see how clearer it is when we're doing it on the um weekly time frame. Okay, maybe it looks a bit clumsy, but you can see how neat it is. Okay, just identify where price is what? Breaking structure to. Okay, so we are on the daily time frame, we are acting between these two ranges. Okay, now you can see that this is a clear break of structure, but on the weekly time frame, we were just seeing a candle wick. Okay, so it's a clear break of structure, and this is the last break of structure that we have over here. Okay, so we're maintaining the break of structure that we've seen on what? On the weekly time frame. We're acting between these two ranges. So now that we understand that this is the range that we'll be trading, okay, remember our last break of structure was here, okay, to the downside, and market went up, okay, we didn't go up to break this high over here to confirm what? To confirm the buy. Okay, so we can look for some cells over here. So we'll go to a lower time frame and then look for blocks, okay, or supply and demand zones that we can what? We can trade from. Okay, so if I switch to my 4 hours time frame, if I switch to my 4 hours time frame, okay, now where can we see that structure break? Price ranging from here, okay, down to this zone. So we clearly see that we have market breaking structure to the downside. Okay, now market breaking structure to the downside leaves a block here. Okay, leaves a block here. That price went up to mitigate before coming down. Now price came down to break this what? This low as well. So we have breakout structure here. So if you have a break of structure to the downside, okay, you can clearly see that this has confirmed what we had on what? On the weekly time frame. So price coming down, okay. Now everything that is going to happen over here is what? A correction, and then we expect market to what? Move up to a supply zone and fall to the downside. Okay, so what we are seeing on the lower time frame is just corresponding to what we have on that, what's the name, weekly time frame. Okay, so this is our high, all right, and then this is our low. Okay, this is our high and this is our low. This is our current high and this is our current low. So you can use your fib tool, okay, to get your golden zone. So on my fib tool, since we want to go for a sell, we're looking at drawing it, okay, from the highest, okay, to the lowest, and then you extend it to the right side. Extend it to the right side. So I use the 61 golden level or the what, the 78, the 78. So these two zones, I've marked these two zones. Okay, so all that I do is what, I just have to delete my fib tool, okay, so that I can make the chart very, very neat for me. Okay, now you see that once I have this zone over here, okay, this is a block, this is a supply zone over here. If you go to a lower time frame, you will definitely see it clearer. Okay, but there's a trick that supply and demand traders have been using. Okay, they have a psychology of having what, an opposite candle forming between two candles, okay, which is exactly what we've seen over here. So I can mark this. If I mark this supply zone over here, which falls exactly on the 78 and 61 zone for me, okay, I'll just have to extend this over here. And this is also a zone, okay, but since I have my premium zone over here, I'll use this zone as what, my inducement. Okay, I'll use this zone as my inducement. Now if you see this, if you have this, you realize that this zone, okay, is below the 50%, okay, fib level, and you would not like to what, you would not like to sell in a discount zone. You would like to sell in a premium zone. Okay, that's why we are not taking what, we are not taking this zone. Okay, so we're going to use this zone as what, our inducement. Okay, we'll have price going up, okay, give a reaction, okay, give a reaction, and go to mitigate this block on the supply zone. All right, and once we get a confirmation, we are going to what, sell down to this zone. Okay, sell down to this zone, and this is, okay, this should give us 87 pips. That is if we take the low. Okay, and we have your stop loss above this zone. Okay, we have the stop loss above this zone. Okay, the only discrepancy on what, on this setup for me is this imbalance that we have above here. Okay, that is the only invalidity for me. Okay, but all the same, we're speculating price to just get here, give us a confirmation, and then we what, we will sell to the downside. So this is like 1:2.5 risk to reward ratio, and this is just how simple you analyze. I analyze the charts. Okay, so we cannot be monitoring it. Okay, remember, if you get this and it confirms, okay, do your own confirmation, okay, before you enter this trade for a sell. Okay, now this is how I look at the market. This is what I will see on what, euro USD, before going in for the sell. Okay, so let's all monitor it. If it goes well, fine. If it didn't go well too, please just apply what, proper risk management based on your own confirmation. Okay, all right, so I'll see you guys in the next video.